Yeah, are you ready for a modal coffee with me? Heck yeah.
Get Cindy!
You're ramping up your ability right now, but look, I don't have time for that. It needs to get done now. No. Yes, I'm working. I'm at the office right now. Just listen to me. Just listen to me for a second, okay? All right, just calm down. No. Everything's cool, man. Everything's cool. Yeah, everything's good. No, your girl's fine. She's here. No.
Yeah, good morning. American Outlaw, Brown Chicken, Adventures with Key Fob. Jamin. Yeah, we call this early when we're right on time. It's sometimes that's early, isn't it? Chasing Ghosts, good morning. Probably hard at work, huh? And Jamin again. Yeah, about time, I know, right? Oh, goodness. How's everybody doing?
Morning.
Yeah, we still got doom and gloom outside, but it looks like it's a 20% chance of rain. I think I'll be okay today. Yep, the party has started. I got some pictures for it. Look at this here. We got American Outlaw right there. He sent me this the other day. Let's check this out. This is what sits in the shed in Bismarck, North Dakota, the project. It looks like it's in pieces, right? We got the front end there, the body. Yeah. He probably has a couple front ends, I'm not sure. And this is kind of what it's based on, hear what he says, what it could be. That's a beautiful bike.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that back on the road and rolling. I really would. There's always hope, right?
I couldn't believe yours, bro. Yours looked like a freaking... Someone took an erector set and a Lego set and threw them up in the air together, and you had to put them... You had to make a bike out of it.
Talking about the R1?
Yes. I was oh my God. I was like, look at that organized chaos.
Yeah. Jamin. Okay, there we go. Clap. We got Jamin says he's early. I got that guy. His name is Adam. And I asked him about doing like an interview style thing or just be on with us and on a motorcycle night and just talk about that whole thing and what he has done motocross with his son and support him. He's had engines up on his, in his garage. And when I first met him, that's how I met him, was up through motorcycling and, getting clean and sober, whatever it was. And he's been doing it his whole life and just do pretty much anything with a motorcycle. I just thought it'd be interesting to have him on. He's really enthusiastic and can talk. And
that's cool.
Yeah. And a good friend of mine for years and years, 25, 30, I don't remember.
What's up, Key Fob?
And Mitchie, I've never seen Mitchie before.
We get up on it. Mitchie, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen her. Him or her.
Her. Good morning to you, by the way, Mitchie.
What's up, Mitchie?
Yeah, Mitchie Tigerfield. Yep.
Good morning.
I think you might know EB who comes in here a lot as
well.
Sure,
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm a subscriber.
I think so. And some others.
She knows EB?
I think so, maybe. That's probably where I met some of the people that I met over on the other side of the world. Robert, good morning. How did everything end up for you yesterday? You remember they had a little boo-boo in the family, so.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Bender.
What's up, Robert? Tell us what's up. Everybody okay?
Yeah, if you're off work and want to jump on for a little bit, you're more than welcome to. Why is he another new number? There we go. That's really cool. I'm going to put this up for Key Fob. We got something flew in from Key Fob.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. What was that?
A motorcycle. Hauling ass in the neighborhood.
I was like, it doesn't sound like a jet. It sounds like a bike.
That was not jet noise. This is a little better than jet noise.
I tell you though, the jet noises are pretty cool, dude. They go right through your chest.
Dude, did you see the ones I found on the
Yes.
JPEG? I got them on the my thing yesterday.
They looked like F-15s or F-18s, one or the other.
Yeah, we got the Air Force Base like just a couple miles. If I ride the back way, just a couple miles, and then the big racetrack is over there where they do the circle track racing. You know, like NASCAR stuff, and
yeah.
They
landed an F-15 with one wing.
Yeah.
They called it literally a rocket. It's not even an airplane. They said it's a rocket. That's how powerful the engines on those things are.
Yeah.
It had a lift even with one wing.
Yeah. Just go
That's
like a
crazy.
bullet with no wings.
Yeah. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And they showed a picture of it landing. Had one wing.
You should pull that kind of stuff up.
I watched the F-15 up at McCord Air Force Base. They flew it from the Navy. It flew over from Bremerton, and he came over the McCord Airfield, turned the nose up, and he climbed to 52,000 feet. You couldn't see him after you got past 40,000, but he went up 50, and he talked all the way up. And then he turned it nosed over and he spiraled it down like this. And when he got down to 40,000, you begin to see him, and you could see he put out smoke, had smoke coming off the thing, and it made a spiral back down to the deck and level off. It was imagine going vertical for 52,000 feet. Took him 2.5 minutes to get up to the top.
That's crazy.
From sea level. That's a lot of climb power.
It's a lot of climb power. And he probably still had plenty of jet to go. He just let off the throttle.
He came in over the runway, raised the nose up, and got on the end of the afterburners onto the pavement, and he walked it like this. He was moving back and forth as he walked down the runway at about 45 miles per hour with the nose up, and then he trimmed everything out and went straight up. It's fast. I mean, it's powerful. That was the F-15 Strike Eagle.
Hey, Quick Shoe's in here this morning. I just wanted to say good morning to you, Quick Shoe. And
Quick.
We have a few. This is Quick Shoe. Which one are you, Quick Shoe? You the one on the left or one on the right? Or are you stuck in the middle again?
Stuck in the middle with you.
Again.
Brown chicken. I don't think I'm going, man. I don't think I'm going to the camp out. It's not happening. I had to pay the I had to pay the storage unit, and I thought I was gonna have to pay that next month, and I had to pay it this month. So
but did you read that? Did you read that, or you just gonna go on with your not going?
Yeah,
you're still not gonna go with her
because I'm not going. I'm not going down there with no money.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, that's all.
Unless he's got chloroform and zip ties. I mean,
what was that joke you said about that thing the other day? That was.
Does this smell like chloroform?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, sniff it.
That's terrible. Yeah,
I knew you like that one.
What does this smell? Come in here. Come in here. I think I smell cool.
What does it smell like? Does it smell like chloroform?
Terrible. Yeah.
Robert's going to share footage. Robert's going to share footage one of these days of his, I guess, of the daughter's wreck.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty traumatic.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. We had another one from Cawffee, but it just didn't want to come up yet. Like some of this delay getting up to the cloud, making it here, putting it up on the stage. It is something sometimes. Come on. Refresh. See if it refresh. Who came in here? Pop them up.
Dave.
Whoever's here. Did you pop them up for me?
Yeah, I did.
Good. Dave, good morning then.
Riding on 3.
On the main screen. Pop up on the main
Just
screen.
pop up on the main screen, please. Yeah.
He's on the
Come on.
isn't,
On the main screen.
on the main screen.
There he is.
Really? What's this I hear about chloroform and zip ties?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
What the
shit.
heck?
Leave it to
And you
sit.
talk-
And he also has a van.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
and it's white.
And it's white. Creepy white van.
Where's the glove? You got the glove with it?
I'm sure I can find a glove.
You need the Michael Jackson glove.
That's all right. Just I caught your channel, and I just thought I'd say hello to you all. I can't stay too long, or else I'm
That's
going to wake
okay.
everybody up. I hate
Yeah.
this 12-hour business.
I know.
Morning, Sterling Will.
What do you do? You've all been putting out fantastic content, by the way. Really enjoying what's coming out of America. I've discovered a few more Aussie vloggers, and I'm not sure if they'll be right for you or not, because it's not motorcycle orientated. It's just chicks driving in cars across Australia, and it's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, if it's cool stuff and stuff Dave's like, it's part of the community. Then it's a go.
It's
Like
good.
camper vans? Camper vans
Yeah.
and stuff? RVs or
You got a channel name? Ooh, look
What's
one
it
up.
called? Hold on, what's it called? The channel name. Something snail.
Yeah,
Yeah, snail trail maybe. I don't know.
snail trail. Ha!
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
She has no idea of the connotations, but she's young and
Aussie girls, snail trails, tails, snail tail trails.
That'd be it. That'd be it.
Okay, before I put that up, I was just gonna go through again. Did we get an answer from Quick Shoe? Which one he was?
No, I didn't. I never did see the answer.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. What was he right or left?
yeah. Let's see,
Good morning,
internet.
Salty.
He says his internet's freezing up.
Nah, bugger.
All right, well, let me just catch up on these comments then. Oh, man, dude, came across 3 lanes. She made an evasive maneuver, and he clipped the driver's side front. So she didn't get T-boned, but at least she had some metal in between, like not like hitting the door or whatever. Yeah, Dave, Rob's
Is that Bob's
daughter.
partner? Oh, daughter, for God's
Rob?
sake.
Yeah, that was pretty terrifying, man. It was just up the road, and his wife took off, went on the scene yesterday. I mean, she's hurt, but I don't think it's life-threatening or nothing like that. But it's still, it's
No.
when you're a parent and your kid's involved in a, possible horrible wreck, that's life-changing.
It's life-changing. We almost did it together. Robert, prayers from Australia for any ailments that your little one is going through, especially PTSD. That's going to happen. The PTSD and the just counselling. So it's important that she gets counselling. Not so much medication, but definitely counselling. Let her talk to a professional about her feelings.
Yeah, you never know, Rob, huh? See what happens.
Robert, just so you know, I died when I was 7. And my mother told me to suck it up.
Yeah, that's old school.
And that's old school, but I get it.
We are not saying that at all.
I'm not saying that at all.
It's a different world, and we have more understanding parents now that are caring, thoughtful, and loving.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
See, Robert said, then he pressured her to lie to us and played me when I showed up and was making sure his girlfriend was okay because daughter didn't tell us until after that. He weren't. Man, you've just had chaos with this whole thing, man, to a drama on top of, like injuries first. Let's take care of our loved ones, move on. And then now you got manipulations. Well, when young people are involved in shit like that, they don't know really what to do. You give them the best, you teach them not to lie and do stuff. But man, if I had consequences waiting for me at home, and I had to weigh those things out under the pressure, I'd probably start lying. That
Mm,
was
Look,
that was me. I'm just saying.
mm.
but look at that guy. Look at the other guy in the car accident. Like, just the first thing he thinks of is trying to pressure his daughter, this girl he doesn't even know,
Yeah, I
to
know.
lie about something that he caused. Like,
Because might get an insurance problem, or it'd be something financially. Yeah. Anyway, it's good that you got the truth out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking about when Sam went down on the bike and how you were as a father, Dean. So I get what you're saying. We hate our loved ones being.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the easiest one is to be like me with no kids, no worries. It's just when I go down, mate. That's it. So, I'm lucky there. But I think a whole new ball game when you've got little ones. And I mean, I know those little ones grow up, but
They're still little ones in our brains.
They're still always be little ones.
They're still little ones. So yeah. Good morning, Sterling Wheel. I guess I heard you were in here earlier, but thanks for having me on last night. We had a good powwow. I don't know, like 3 hours on the. I think it was the. Was it the
You,
Gasmaster show? I don't know what it was.
you Sterling and Buck.
Was it? Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
did
it's a
you
good
show
show.
up to last night? I couldn't remember.
I was here, there.
Yeah.
It was in the morning for me. I had to go
know.
to the hospital.
Yeah.
But we had a 40-degree Celsius day here today in Perth, which is about 113, 114 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Just crazy hot. I think I got a bit burned. Robert,
Reality, man.
that's really bad. But anyway, you've got a community here that can discuss it. I don't know.
Empathy, anyway.
You've got empathy. Yeah. Oh, Mr.
Legend.
Yeah, no, I'm one of them. We got old Mac here too. He's a bit of a man. He's no myth. He's certainly a legend. Isn't that right, old Mac?
In his own mind.
If Tolga was in here, we'd all be legends. So just don't forget that.
I know. Tolga's fantastic.
I love Tolga. Moto has. Oh yeah, thank you. He knows I'm just glowing. Sterling knows I'm glowing over here. I got this new mic thing. I'm like pretty stoked about it.
It's sweet. It's better than mine.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Oh, and Sterling, I found the thing last night that I was telling that I used to have the radiator freaking hose clamp was clamping this to the actual arm, because this piece, when I pulled the packaging apart, had rolled off my kitchen table down onto the kitchen chair. And at the last ditch effort last night of looking everywhere, you know how when you look in the same place, like in the trash, you look 3-4 times just in case you're gonna
still
miss
in the
it.
box.
Yeah, it's
Still in the
be
box.
there. Yeah, no, it actually fell out of that box because I checked it 100 times. Went from 3 to 100 already. I'm dramatic. And I went onto the kitchen chair that I throw all my garb over when I come in and take my stuff off. And there it was. It rolled under, and I was like, damn. I was so happy because I was like, otherwise you got to send all this stuff back and do a return and then wait to get a whole new one and I could not find just a single piece. I'd have bought it. But anyway, long story short.
Oh, I like your long stories.
You
Go ahead,
remember my microphone story? You looked at the video when I went out and I paid almost $300 for a Howell mic, and I was so proud of that. I got the Howell mic and I was on the air, and all I got was negative feedback. I got a video. You featured it one time. You brought it up. My ham station.
Yeah, I kind of.
And they chastised me about that microphone. I said, "What the hell am I going to do? Throw it in the garbage? You pay that kind of money." And what had happened is these guys was running very narrow receive, and so they missed the broadness of the audio. The Howl is a really quality mic, but They just had the radio squeezed down so tight on the frequency that they was missing most of the fidelity.
Mm, mm.
And you try to tell a guy
Yeah,
he's not running his radio right, and they get
Yeah.
really mad really quick.
of course.
All right, our quick shoe that we see out in the chats all the time, and I throw him up once in a while. I had the grandbaby not too long ago. He's the one on the left. That's when he was in his younger days. I think we have one where he was in short sleeve shirts too, man. I tell you what, he was a built dude when he was younger, that's for sure. And here's our quick shoe now, enjoying family. I had one too with the other grandkids, but I just was gonna pop through. We had
The circle of life.
yeah, for real. I got one key fob. If you've seen any of his shorts yesterday, he had some rescue dogs again, if you can believe that. He's rescued a lot of dogs.
Yeah, he does that.
I was gonna put them up too, but nothing's working on time here, refreshing. So I just have to wait till it decides to come up. But here's the rest of the kids. Him with the whole clan. He's in grandpa heaven right now. Like, that's the best.
Little Jackson able to.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
Little bikers in the bacon.
Yeah. They're in good hands, man. His son's doing well in life, and so is Quick Shoe, so they'll be taken care of well.
Mm. So
Chasing Ghost's comment there is pretty much how my dad was. If I come whining into the house about anything, that's what he would say to me.
Yeah. I told her that. Yeah. Time heals a lot, man. It might take a couple days. Who knows? Everybody different.
Look, when I had my accident, I couldn't bear to think about the road for at least 3 months.
Yeah.
So it can happen. Look, I better head off. Robert, I'll be thinking of you. I'm thinking of your family. It's terrible news, but then that's great news from Quick Shoe with the child. So it swings and roundabouts on your channel, Dean.
Yeah.
Old Mac. It's always a pleasure to see you, Old Mac. I'm off. Good night, guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Much love to you, Dave. Thanks, bro.
Dude.
I appreciate you, man. This was great. Thank you. Bye-bye.
No chlorophyll or zip ties, sick. You enjoy yourself down there.
I'm not going.
You will go. Don't worry.
I'm not going.
We'll find
No
a
way.
way.
How could I go? I don't have any money. I'm going.
We'll find a way.
There, took care of that. Woo, that was always fun. Love when Dave pops on. I love when y'all pop on. No matter. Let's see. Copy.
I ordered me a purple panda yesterday. The microphone that I've been using, it was that Labrador.
Yep.
What do you call it? This thing here.
Lavadier, like same thing as a purple.
Lavadier.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of if you read the specs on them, there, this one does not have the fidelity that the Purple Panda. Purple Panda has an omni portion of it down around the bottom here.
Oh yeah.
And this doesn't have the range, and this one also filters background and noise away, and this one doesn't. It picks up.
Oh
You
yeah.
can hear everything, your spokes rattling, everything on the bike,
Yeah.
including the wind.
It served its purpose for a while. When I had that, I took from one because I had a Purple Panda before I bought that one. I was just trying different ones, and that makes your voice sound different. That's for sure. And I put the big mouse dead cat over it too, because that would filter out a lot of and left that foam on there.
I ordered a bag. I ordered a bag of those dead cat things, and not one of them I could not. If you even take the foam off, none of them, the holes were glued over or something. I tried to pry the hole open so I could slip it down over here.
It's tough.
And I could not have used. Still got the bag. I never could use any of them. They wouldn't fit over this. When you take this rubber off here, See, they're just a little skinny mic under there, you know.
Yeah, maybe you could
And
have clipped a corner of one of those dead cats, or it's just enough to
I
rip
thought
it.
about doing that too, you know. I got plenty of them. That you get a half a dozen in a bag, you know.
I took a needle nose in mine and did some stretching exercises with it, to kind of pull them apart and then try to stick it in there when it's all stretched open. Not easy. It's
That's
frustrating.
what I need. Yeah. Well, this
So
one, we're going to put the fuzzy one over there, also to eliminate more noise.
it is. Ooh, California is by far the worst state to have an accident. 70% of all accidents are hit. And hey, let's get the hell out of here before anybody catches us. That's crazy.
Hey, Buck.
That's really, yeah. That's.
What's up,
Did
Buck?
you ever look to see if there was footage from Sam's helmet? Yes, I did, and she didn't. She didn't have any. I didn't have any, and she didn't have any. I think we would have thought of that right away if I remember. And I just thought, well, gosh, maybe we overlooked it. So I did go into it and check. I do have. Yeah, we played it the other day, didn't we? Buck, you weren't here though. We played your dump truck, the big dump on your semi video as well. Sick. I was gonna paste your thing. Did I paste it? I didn't get time. There it is. If anybody decides they want to, I pinned it too. Help Sick for some lunch money at the Forgotten Angels. There's a couple links up there. You want to $5, $10, $15, $20, whatever you got. I'm sure he would be happy because I think he's got ride and transportation there. You just don't want to be sitting there, not knowing if he can go to lunch or not, with somebody or do whatever. Some, nice things you like to do when you're out.
Breakfast with friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go for a ride.
Yeah. And some petro. Yeah, man. I hope that situation.
Camp out t-shirt.
Will you get like when you get all this stuff with the things back on track, that you'll get like normal spending money again in your life, where caught up? Is that like something, or is it always going to be?
I'm gonna have to.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to put you on the spot.
The law, let's say, say that, or I'm gonna have to bounce.
Yeah. Right.
Because I need brakes in the van.
Yeah.
I need my credit cards paid off for VAM.
Church of Wheel now.
Yeah. I need a break from paying rent for a month or 2 or 3. I've spent a lot of money over the years. In the past 5-6 years, I've spent a lot of money.
Oh, I know.
And it wasn't on me.
Yeah. You shared it. You weren't greedy with it. So yeah. That's one of those.
So
you have some expectations when you give normally, and when that doesn't happen, that's tough to deal with.
And I need my back scratched this time.
We did good. Me too, Sterling. It was awesome. It was a really freaking good time. Yeah, thanks for listening. Rob says, don't mean to No, never. Dude, we all rally around the biggest, especially if it's something that affects one of our friends or community peeps. It's like we do with anybody else here. So, yeah, Sick, man.
You guys want to hear a little story, a little local story that probably didn't make it into the Virginia news? I don't know if I could. I'm going to show this. I don't have nothing to hide. That's called a pistol permit.
Yeah.
And, I don't know if I got it focused.
There it is.
That's a pistol permit. Okay. So I was riding, and we always carry. Most time we carry a gun, but I usually have mine secured because that's a concealed weapon permit. So, but we hit that day. Our pistols are out, and this town we were in, they pulled us over and gave us the third degree, and we've all of us are carrying this right here.
Yeah.
They run a back, kept us there for 1 hour doing a background check and all that kind of stuff. Guess what happened yesterday in that town? The town is a fairly large city, but guess what happened yesterday? The Supreme Court of Alabama arrested. They put the sheriff is now in prison, facing many years of prison, and all of his deputies, out of 8 of them, 5 of them were corrupt, and they were selling drugs out of the police station. They were running a network of drug stuff. The whole town, including the mayor, has now all been disbanded. And that's a town that we really like. We go do a lot of shopping over there, and damn it! I mean, it was like a terrorist-run organization. You know,
Wow.
riding through, and they pull us all over for no reason, and out of the bunch, they didn't even find anything that could put a charge on any of the bikers. We wasn't doing anything except riding, but they spotted the pistols on our side, and they did the shakedown thing.
Yeah.
Now that town has gone away, the sheriff department is going to be providing temporary police service for that community of about 20,000 people. Can you imagine that whole entire town is corrupt from mayor down? And
Not
that's
even, yeah. It shouldn't be, I guess, surprising, but you just don't think it's going to happen in your town, you know?
Yeah, it was our breaking news here in Alabama, and everybody went,
Yeah.
"Oh my God!" Because the town has got one of the nicest colleges over there.
Yeah.
Wallace State College is just a really nice. Got engineering degrees and all. Really a nice school. Got a great campus, and yet the town law is crooked. So, good riddance. That was my little story.
That's good. Pretty good. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, Chase, we're going back to chasing ghosts. He says, "Shut the F up or I'll give you something to cry about. I brought you into this world. I take you out of it." Mom quotes. On point. Ain't that the damn truth? Go ahead, cry some more. Whack. Oh, that'll learn you. Oh, mercy. Well, thanks for sharing photos, anybody. When you share them, I try to get them out here and put them up. Landon, top of the morning to you as well. Landon's from Idaho. I always say that every time he comes in, I think. That's so far away, and, well, so is Sterling. We see Sterling a lot. We take him for granted, don't we? We should never, ever do that. No, I don't think we do.
I love him.
I know
he's
you
a
do.
great man. He's just.
I reminded him last night
crazy.
how much he loved him.
It's crazy. That's what he is. But
crazy.
He is crazy.
he's like the rest of us, man. Just, kids in a grown-up suit.
I can't with that.
You know, I made a remark on his page and didn't realize I made a remark on his page. I referred to him as Dr. Demento on his show, one of those nighttime shows. Yep. And did you know YouTube removed it? They removed my statement. What? I'm sure they didn't remove it. Why? I mean, I wasn't offensive to them, but YouTube's, because I used the name Dr. Demento, which used to be a radio show.
Yeah, legit show.
Real zany, but they removed my little remark.
That's amazing, because it was subject, because Demento could be a slanging term that's
insane.
Yeah,
we're not allowed to say we're not allowed to say crazy.
Well, this conversation's just disappeared in that replay, so don't expect nothing. I used to listen to Dr. Demento when I was in Hawaii, and I had I was in the middle of the island, had to travel all the way to the North Shore to my home there, or apartment, and that would come on. I was in my Bug actually, Sterling. Yeah, I was in my little VW Bug. I had one over there too, and I would get that in on the radio. I mean, you didn't have nothing. You know, the Bug you had stock. I didn't have no killer system in there. You know, tune system. So anyway, that's how I got turned on to Dr. Demento, and I listened to those crazy, funny songs at night, and I thought it was pretty amazing. And Weird Al Yankovic was kind of started out on there.
Yeah, there's two songs I remember from Dr. Demento. One is, "Does Your Chewing Gum Lose Its Flavor on the Bedpost Overnight?" And the other one was, "Slap Her Down Again, Paul, Make Her Tell Us Where She's Been." And that song, I believe, was done by Arthur Godfrey. You're maybe too young for Arthur Godfrey, but he had a morning talk show. And he was a pilot. He flew his own airplane.
Not Arlo Guthrie. Arthur, that's a different.
Yeah, Arthur Godfrey was a big old rotund guy, big guy, and he flew his own airplane. And
Sick, are you on disability?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm on permanent disability.
Yeah, Dr. Demento. There was a lot of there was what's his name, the comedian he did Delirious. Oh my goodness, how come I can't remember his name? Eddie Murphy. Hello, got a big butt, Bobby Jimmy got a big butt. When I get on the city bus, they charge me double fare. I got a big butt. Got a big butt. Yeah, I put a dinosaur bone in my butt. I put a butt. He just goes on and on. There's crazy songs like that. Just real childish, kiddish, and downtown. I thought Downtown Downers was really cool too. Downtown Downers, and Downers, you know, make you down, right? And he's like, in the lyrics, I thought it was hilarious. Something caught my
the lyrics up.
Something caught my eye and dragged it 15 feet. I don't know why that just killed me. Like, I could just imagine, you know, being all strung out, doing the thing with the drugs and being so down, and caught his eye.
Moto ripping the rhymes,
Yeah, took it for 15 feet. I don't know. I didn't take much for entertainment in the day, but that's what I listened to, you know, trying to get home after work. Go ahead, Mac.
I tell you the perfect song for Sick in his condition right now. That was Simply Red's "Money." Money. That song that he did about money, it came out in somewhere in the 90s, I guess, long time ago. But it was somewhere in the 80s. Simply Red. I don't know if you ever followed any of his music, but he's got one about money so tight. And my God, I love that song.
That's a good idea, Dave. I was kind of thinking about that. I don't know, I don't know if I mentioned Sick or whatever, like we'll do the set. I don't know if I can even do one Saturday. I got like 2 huge jobs. I might not even get out of the shop till 7 or 8 o'clock. But yeah, because we want to have you for like a remote person to do a live with, like when we did on the duct tape community thing last year. Remember we had Sick down there and have a remote live when they do all the drawings, and we get to see all the other YouTubers and be our remote person on the live, and we can all be a part of. But
and I'm gonna bring my 2 big not big, but my 2 bigger batteries where I can hook up the camera to it, and it'll run for 8 hours or 10 hours. And I have 2 of them, so that's like 20 hours worth of freaking chart of power, or at least. And then I was gonna bring a small extension cord in case I can plug into anybody or anything to charge my stuff over the 3 or 4 days. I'm gonna bring the computer, I think.
Semi-comfortable to collect even at 150, maybe even 200 altogether would be make it at least like gas money, some soda, snack, or whatever when you're out and about or doing something. You just need a
go out
T-shirt.
Everybody at least once, to the diner or something, and with some friends like we did last time.
There's some ideas that way, and you throw a little pluck out. You feel like you're giving and helping out anyway. You know, not only Forgotten Angels, but sick, so we can go down there, and then we can all enjoy it too. You know.
I mean,
With
I know everyone's
personal.
fighting over the bill at the end because everyone wants to pay it, but I mean, it would be nice if I could fight over the bill.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see, in his first Beetle, when Buck says when he was 16, he said he had an Alpine deck that you found stock out of a Lamborghini Countach, kicker amp and 2 curve. Man, I bet that was blasting. You know what? The one I had in Minnesota, I had tunes, and I went to the I got to see Randy Rhoads and Ozzy Osbourne in Duluth, Minnesota with, I don't remember if we had what. I had probably at least 4 people, you know, from high school all packed in. It was about a 200-mile ride. Had to go from the west side of Minnesota over to the east side. So it was a couple 100 miles. Little college auditorium too. It was so good. The first thing you come in, you hear, what did I hear? I think it was Diary of a Madman. It was the first song. It might have been just a smidge late.
Diary of a Madman. That was a great album.
You hear all that way. It was a real wicked tune too. Pretty
Hell
cool.
yeah.
So yeah, I had, you know, of course, the Kenwood stack in their 140-watt system and Jensen speakers. You know, we were crammed. We had to get all that in there, 3-4 people, and of course, you know, a cooler of beer. And if you're in a VW, there's no room inside at all, really.
Yeah.
You know how to get 6 elephants in a Volkswagen?
How do you get what? 6 what?
How to get 6 elephants in a Volkswagen?
All right.
3 in the front, 3 in the back.
Oh man.
Oh. Well, they can't all be good.
That's slow.
You know, I found a Steal Your Face with a VW emblem in it. I sent it to Sterling.
The I-90s were a long time ago, weren't they? Good Lord.
Yeah, they were.
Seems like Teen Spirit just came out. When I think of the 90s, I think of Nirvana instantly.
I remember when Nirvana came out and he started bashing the Dead.
Oh, did he?
Oh, he
that you were hot.
He hated Grateful Dead, and that's when Jerry started getting death threats.
Bike and bedroll. Hey, let me go grab another cup if you all don't mind. You hold the fort down for a second. Sick.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Let's see. There we are. Angel Face. Good morning, sleepyhead. Been
Morning,
MIA
Angel
for
Face.
days. Yeah. It's all right. You're loved all the same. We'll be right back. Hang on.
A 70 auto stick. Paid $80 for it when it was 93. Wow. Wow, man.
You just hate these things when you try to get an SD card out of this damn
Oh, forget it, Mac.
I have now busted off a thumbnail trying to get this thing open. I've cut the corner like it shows. You can't separate the 2 pieces.
No.
I hate those things.
Yeah. You got to take a pair of scissors and cut right next to it.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut across the top. I'll get it out there, but it says to cut right here, and it even shows you it's imprinted on it. I cut it, and you can't still. It's still welded together.
Yeah. It's amazing how things don't work.
Yeah. Somebody had a good idea, but it don't work.
But it don't work.
God, doesn't split another thumbnail.
Damn.
I won't get mad here in a minute.
Baggers, what's up, man? Mornings come early. Yes, they do. I was up early. I woke up in the middle, not in the middle of the night. I was up for like 2 hours, like from like maybe 2 to 4. And then I finally fell back to sleep again, and I was up at 6 before it was dark, before it was light out. 50 last month. Wow. Yeah, I turned 53. I just turned 53 in December.
What are you guys going to get old Mac for his 85th birthday? It's got to be a big celebration. Got to be.
It's in March, isn't it? In March?
No, it's in June. In June.
June.
Y'all got plenty of money and plenty of time to save up money for it. I'm expecting something big.
All right. You didn't get your seat yet, huh, Mr. Mac?
Nope. I went over and I canceled the order on it because here's the deal. When I went over and got my, they put my handlebar grips and stuff and hadn't come in, but I went on their page. They're having a hard time. Here, what happened is a lot of the leather was being worked by Hispanic people, and they are no longer coming to work anymore, and they don't have anybody can stitch and sew. They got to get another company to do the stitching and sewing. So that's going to be a while down the road. So I don't want to wait. In my life situation, I don't have a long time to wait.
Damn, Mr. Mac. So are you gonna order it through who?
I'll just keep an eye on the page. I go over there. I wanted that Mustang seat. That's what we was going to get. It has that gel cushion in the bottom of it. And when they see that if you go over there, you can get them for a lot of different models, but not for the ultra classic, the trike, FLHT trike. They got them for many other models, but not that. Yeah. You can't just order any of the seats and they fit on it. He's got a whole lot of seats in stock over there. None of them will fit mine at all.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because they're different because it's a trike, correct?
Yeah, because the way that fits back there, it goes where the passenger sit. There's a little bit of difference there. With the backrest too. Also has to be the backrest on mine is not like the later model trikes. You have to squeeze this thing together to get the backrest to go in for the driver's backrest, and so the slot's got to be right in the hole. Otherwise, your seat backrest would not line up with the hole in the bottom of it's on the frame.
Gotcha.
In other words, you got to have just the right one, otherwise it will not work.
The V-Twin podcast, huh? Wow. They're going to ask you about choppers and stuff like that. I'm sure it's all motorcycle oriented if they're asking you, but
yeah, you're gonna need to post links to remind us about that. Salty.
8 p.m. Easter Sunday.
This Sunday.
Oh.
Hey, look at you remember, was you on there? You remember Frogzilla and them? They was selling some jackets and coats and stuff.
Yes.
I ordered 2 of the sweatshirts.
Yes.
That's been almost 3 months now and no delivery because they are also having this problem with getting them shipped to us or something other. He just wrote me a letter the other day and they said it might be several more months. So
good Lord. Yeah.
I don't know what the tariff's going to do either. I've already paid for it. They've already deducted the money, so they can't go up on the price.
Yeah.
I got in before it.
We should have known. If he's having trouble, I ordered a coffee cup.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You haven't got your coffee cup yet either, have you?
No, it's only been a week or so, I think.
Oh.
I think the coffee cups are safe because it's the printing and the logistics on the clothing that's the problem.
Okay, yeah. So it's not not like Frog has all this stuff in stock at his home and he's running out to the post office like Shade Tree does. They come from companies that you sign up with so you can run a merch store or something like that.
Yeah, they have a distributor or something.
Raspberry Zingers?
I assured Frogzilla for him not to be concerned about it one way or the other because I know when you're dealing and you're just a guy that is passing the information on how to get your stuff. You know, you're not a dealer. He's not a clothing dealer. You know, he goes through that other company. And so he's not to be held responsible. I mean, I wasn't saying anything negative about Frogzilla. I'm just talking about
No.
hard to get stuff from over yonder.
No, it can be a risk, I guess. Hey, Salty was and it says for Mac's birthday we should hire a stripper for sick bastard
Oy vey.
for Mac's birthday. Why wouldn't we do that for?
Yeah,
for
why
Mac's
would? Yeah,
birthday?
well, how do I get involved?
What's going on here? What in the effery is going on? Can we see Jeffrey?
Is Sick going to be the pole dancer? I don't understand.
I'm going to be the pole.
You're going to pole vault onto the stage.
I'm going to be the pole. She's going to dance on me.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Mac, my mom. Yeah, we heard
now
about
I
that.
see where I'm coming in. Now I can picture myself in there.
Buck Brown, you're lucky you got your mama, man. I love that woman.
Yeah.
I love all you guys that got your mama still with you.
Yeah.
There's no finer love than your mama. I know people have issues with their mamas when they're teenagers, but when you get up at my age and you look back and you go, she brought me into this world, you know?
Oh, yeah.
There's nobody like Mom.
Yeah. She even came and lived with me for about 8 years after she retired, and she ended up going back to Minnesota, where we're from, and her sister lives in North Dakota, so she's in Fargo up there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom, she come to live with me for the 10 months before she had to go in the nursing. She had Alzheimer's, and we had her down here during a period of time when she was going through several of the phases, and
bye-bye, Quick Shoe.
That's a tough thing to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she damn fell and broke her leg since I've been gone. Broke like the big bone, the big femur bone, wasn't a hip, and took a long ass time to, recover from that and get going, and still has a little trouble walking, years later. But yeah, it sucks, man, because like Mom, when she was here and with me, it's just like pretty much could do just about everything and anything, and took her out fishing a lot, fishing trips, and now, it's a little different. You're like, damn, time slips away fast. Too fast. Raspberries grow here in your yard, and yeah, they can't be growing right now, I wouldn't think, huh? Good Lordy. So lucky, Angel. When I was growing up in Maine, wild strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries grew everywhere. Yeah, I heard you talk about gooseberries, Mac. My grandma used to make gooseberry pies and add strawberry in it, and then you have to sweeten it up because gooseberries were pretty bitter, kind of like a rhubarbish, And she make rhubarb pie too. Rhubarb with strawberries in it. Freaking great homemade stuff.
Remember my first slice of rhubarb pie, and it didn't come to me. It was unpleasant at first. So
yeah.
And of course, I had to put on the pretense it was really, really good. I've been a Southern guy. We cannot ever offend an elder. And there was an older lady that fixed it for me. So before I know it, here she's bringing me the second slice. I went, oh my God, I got to eat that one too.
I know, man.
But I faked it and got it down.
You're like, where's the family dog?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. No, I grew up liking stuff. If you grow up liking, like I grew up grabbing a chunk of rhubarb right out of the yard there because she had patches of it, snap it off, snap the little the bud end off, and snap the leaves on the top. You'd get a cup of sugar, and you just stick it in there and dip and eat and go, and the bitter sweet would go so good together, and it was a treat, and it was free, kind of, except I guess the sugar. But so yeah, so eating that and the texture, because it is a little bit saucy, when
My
you make a
grandfather
pie out of
made
it.
orbs.
So good though. Would you say?
I
Go
got
ahead.
some mail. I got some mail this morning, an email from a guy that had reviewed my YouTube page. You know, there's always a gimmick. Somebody wants to do something for you. And he had my page broke out and he showed me places where you could improve my click through baits and look ats and likes and all that kind of stuff. And he said, I'd like to do a Zoom with you, a 10-minute Zoom. But I know it's somewhere at the end of the line. It's pull out your wallet, and if you give me this kind of amount of money, I will do this for you. And I had to explain to him this morning, I am not interested in, I just want to be, my videos to get out where people that likes that kind of stuff. It ain't the idea of making money on it. It's just to share with other people my experiences.
Yeah.
I had no interest in being a mega star.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do like to see your numbers go up and everything. It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You know.
But
But
in its own way.
I've got little grandkids. They like to see old Mac. My little old grandkid, he's got his own little. He likes old Grandpa Mac. He
Yeah.
calls me old Mac.
I mean,
He's 4
grandbabies
years old.
hop on every now and then on here. Well, the one does. She's older now. She's like 13. But what Angel Face says, I make a very good decision about 8 years back because I knew that I was going to feature other moto channels. I keep a list of who I feature and all. Yeah, it was but got a real interesting file system and everything that she does. And like if somebody has their page, you know how we all have our little photo up there and the background photo, and she makes that, like I do that in my videos too, but she makes them into a little flag and she calls them digital flags. And if you change your name on your channel or even your logo or your photo thing, she keeps track of all those. And when she makes them, she puts them all in order too, that flashes through. It's insane. It's a whole lot of work for, I don't know. It's a personal thing. It's your own personal gratification for doing that, because there's not much reward for that in a way, so to speak. I don't mean it like that or rude or nothing. I'm just saying it. That's a lot to do for somebody. Like you guys, when I put sick up, you know, it still has his old information from who knows how long ago, but it's Sick Bastard. It's his channel. That's good enough for me. But she'll update all those, you know, and have the correct number of new subs or any new changes you made to your icon. Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm good. And she can take you out of Let's see, and even with your mind somewhat. Someone was featured in, I know. Dang it, I gotta put you in a video someday. A thing at the end. You've done a lot for the Moto channel and others of us. So thank you, Angel from Canada. Canada, you have something called Saskatoon berries, I think they are called.
Schnozberries.
Snozzles.
Schnozberries.
From the schnozzle.
I know one thing, the slowberry. Do I have great memories of the slowberry? Huh?
Never heard of a slowberry.
Slowberry makes a old Mr. Boston Slow Gin. It's purple in the bottle. And God, I have a horrible memory of a girl that I had to hold her up because her legs wasn't strong enough to pee. And while I was holding her up, she had her head on my shoulder and she hollered Ralph down my back, you know, right down, and it turned my whole back purple. I had a really expensive terry cloth shirt.
Yeah.
I was so proud of that shirt. It was my favorite. You know, sick. All of you guys have shirts you love to wear. That was my favorite shirt. And when she upchucked on my back and it's ruined it forever. You could never wash the color purple out of that slowberry.
That's quite a story there, Salty.
Very Jan.
What an
Well,
experience.
everybody has been. I'm sure everybody has been so stoned that they couldn't stand up. So that's why she was.
Yeah.
Oh, slow Jan. What a horrible feeling getting drunk on slow Jan.
Yeah. Well, it was good that you were there for her, Salty. It was a wonderful mom story. It was mom, right? Yeah, mom. He said passed and he was holding her and they had a song, whatever, and the staff at the was all involved at the hospital. And when the song was over, it was over, basically. So, yeah. Well, it's a new life. Hopefully, that's what we all pray and hope for: salvation and move on. Yeah, beautiful moment. That's right. Somber. See, just Google it. They are sometimes called June berries. Yeah, I've heard of June berries. In USA. Yep, exactly. Good on you, Angel. Resourceful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. I gotta get going, you guys, pretty soon. Chasing Ghost says, ever get sent to pick blackberries? How many that you picked actually made it back home? Yeah, because they're far and few in between, unless you got a thick patch. I thought
you eat them as you're picking them. That's the problem. You just keep eating them.
They never make it to the oatmeal, do they?
No.
But I thought she was going to start talking about snipe hunting. You ever gone snipe hunting?
That's great.
I think we've all done that. Maybe most of us. I was so puzzled. I was so convinced that I'm just not seeing what they're seeing. Like, no, they're in the bag. You got them. To wrap it up, and they just had to be like, you can mess with a kid's mind pretty hard on taking them snipe hunting. You feel like a jackass when you're done.
Hey, Asia.
Like, did I fall for that? How you doing, Asia? Good morning. Yeah.
Asia.
Still morning.
Asia, I'm glad to see you're not average anymore.
There you go.
You mean at one time Asia was just average?
Well, her name was Average Asia.
Yeah.
For a while.
For a while.
It's always been Asia, and then she switched it, and it was back over. So
I'm glad she's
all
back.
right. We were all clamoring about it for a while, so that's something.
Everybody had something to say, right, Asia?
Yeah, we do. Like, go ahead. Things get a little boring. You need some spice? Change your name. Change your icon. That's what I do. You have book piece. You have to book piece.
He's booking. He's booking out, man. Booking out.
Oh, you have to book. Okay, have to book.
Yeah.
It's cold here.
And that takes you back, man. That's back when we used to talk that hip stuff,
I mean, like I have to write down, a time and day. Like, okay, we're gonna have peace on this day. There we go. Otherwise, we don't have peace. But I gotta schedule it, book it. Yeah, I'm not up with the old hip sayings.
Remember, I told you Angelique told me that I have to change my ways. She don't like me talking about mean stuff, and so she watches my video. She's probably watching this right now while we're in here talking.
What's up, John?
And she critiques me. She said, you shouldn't be talking about stuff like that.
Well,
she shames me.
You got somebody to monitor and filter you and keep you in line. I could just imagine what you'd be like without her.
Unchained.
You'd be a handful, Mac.
You'd be a handful.
Unchained.
It's funny because Sniper are a real bird and have tons here. You got to be kidding me, Landon. For real? Don't take me on another ride. I'm too old for this.
Seriously?
Oh, I'll go get the bag now so we can take Moto out for his first snipe hunt.
Yeah. Heck with the burnout. I'm going snipe hunting.
Yeah.
That'd make a hell of a video, wouldn't it? Huh? Dumbass goes snipe hunting. Yeah, I don't know, Landon. I'm from Missouri today. You're going to have to show me. I believe you, though, because I name my motorcycles, fruits and veggies. And what's your new one called? Many berries reminds me, a pear. of my past bikes. Yeah. I guess because the green and black, the cow, blueberries, etc. Yep. Morning, retired rider. I did kind of like skim the internet for you this morning. So we have a early morning rise
Morning,
live
John.
going on, and didn't see it. And I know you like only do a couple a week. Let's see. American Outlaw says he came up with a bike name.
Broken Arrow.
If you know, you know.
Yep.
I don't know, but there's his bike, guys. This is the actual bike. This is what he hopes for it to be, something similar one day, which is pretty cool. Where did I stop off at? Sorry. Blackberries, this one, motos. Okay, good morning. Yep, there we were. All right. Made it. Might make a cobbler for the cooking channel. Right on. Peach cobbler. Is cobbler only for peach, or is cobbler that's a way you make something, no matter if it's a peach or something else? I'm asking the cooking expert. That's you.
Well, you can have all kinds of cobblers.
Okay, like apple cobbler,
Yeah, even blackberry cobbler.
blackberry.
I've eaten blackberry cobbler.
I just don't recall that too much, but I'm here to learn. Let's see. Angel saying, hello, John. Harley Road Glide. We do not see you as often as we used to, sir. You got to go visit him. He's like pretty busy with his channel doing
Hey, John.
a couple of, what do we call them? Rabbit holes. And
I thought he was having a coffee this morning. I went over looking for him, and he wasn't
too.
there.
Me too. I was like, no,
You
he's
know?
on. He doesn't do them, I don't think, like every morning, like every other.
It's every other day, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Trying to limit the wife, right? You know, sometimes we get the other half that gets like, damn it, I'm here too.
It's a fine dance and balance, I guess.
It is. And we feel for you, bro. All is well. All is well.
I always, first thing I do is I look for either somebody on or one of the usual videos that are out, like Ray or Mac or Doyle or you.
Yeah, Thursday is you at this evening, by the way. So we'll come
tonight.
visit Sick Bastard tonight. Okay.
Did you see that little video yesterday? I did a little short video out there by the bamboo.
A shoe cobbler.
Yes, I saw that.
Could you hear the wind blowing in the bamboo?
Yep.
Yes.
You know what I did? I went out there and took a hammock, and that's where I have my road out there. And I went out past where the big bamboo, some of them are 8 inches in diameter, and I strung my hammock up out there and laid in that hammock. And that's the most beautiful sound. The breeze coming through that bamboo. My God, can you ever sleep? That sound is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. And when it's really like 98 degrees here in Alabama, go out there and get in that bamboo, and it'd be like 78 out there. It's nice.
Cool's really.
I mean, the temperature drops. Yeah, because you get a lot of breeze out there.
Yeah. Amazing.
It's up 70 feet high, so it's up there in the airstream, and when it gets moving, it brings air currents down through the bamboo, and man, it's nice.
Man, that's neat. That's a good place to chop out a little hole in there and put you up a hammock somewhere.
I did. I strung it up between two big old bamboo.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I may be live tomorrow morning en route to doctor on your motorcycle, I'm sure, and all kinds of cobbler, peach, apple. Yeah, okay, Mac, I believe you now that Tara confirmed it.
Thank you, Tara.
Thank you for helping. Yeah, Mac be legit without you.
Yeah, I feel better now.
Mac's a little shady once in a while.
That's true.
That's true. Love you, bro. That's so full of shit. Is this your live here, Sick?
What's
it for? You gotta name. You gotta name these things.
I'm fired. I know.
I do that every once in a while. It's a random
I'm
link.
sloppy. I'm
it's
sloppy.
A random link.
Sloppy and unorganized.
I'm gonna have today. I've got the menu laid out. I'm fixing her fried chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, and the little green peas.
Yeah. I'll ride if it ain't raining. I got to ride to work Saturday. It's a weekend. It's a commute. Do commutes count as rides? Of course they do. Of course they do. Been cleaning the employer house all day. What time we got? Yeah, I got about 20 minutes. Right. So I got to leave here at 11. I got to get dressed. I haven't been on the bike in a few days. Gosh, it just looks terrible out, but it's not. What is the weather? That's what it
It's
was
cold
earlier.
here, man.
Really?
It's going to be only a high of like 68.
Let's see if it's
It's
changed.
57
No.
right now. It's freezing.
We started out at 31 this morning.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I'm anemic. So
So
it's always free. It says it's freezing at 80 degrees.
56, 52 today, 50, a little warmer tomorrow, Saturday. We're all good. Real cloudy again, but it's cloudy right now. How can it get cloudier than that cloud on Friday? It's like there's really no sun. Otherwise, you'd see a glare on this side. Oh, well.
Take care, Key Fob.
See, we're warming up nice.
Yeah,
we're
good.
up to 45 now.
Oh, let me see it, Mac. Hold on. Yep.
Oh so cold.
Yeah, that's still a little brisk, but it's definitely rideable. That's for sure. Rideable weather. Hey, how did your thing go the other day? Did you make the corral?
Oh yeah, I left. My video is me leaving the Golden Corral.
I didn't put that together.
I saw it.
That's when I took off and went up to third gear, and my gloves floated around right in front of me, and I had to reach over and grab them.
All right.
Your ninja-like reflexes, Mr. Mac.
With my left hand, I was going along. I was seeing these things. Actually, if you look in the chrome cover, it's on the gas cap. You can literally see the gloves floating right in front of that chrome cover.
Like
the camera sees them just hovering like that. And when I looked over and seen them, they were about to go off.
And he grabbed them. It was a blur. He was so fast, it was a blur.
Remember when
if you listen, you turn your volume up, you can hear it go. Whoosh, whoosh. My hand was moving so fast.
Yeah. I think it's broke the sound barrier, Mr. Mac.
You remember when you were kids, you had the real long string in between your little mittens? It would go all the way up your sleeve of your jacket and through the other sides.
Yeah.
I say we need to tether our stuff, man. We're still little kids, man. We can't keep track of our damn gloves even.
No.
I'm not responsible. I can't keep gloves on or lose them. Say, Angel says, Plum was my blue bike. She had a 2016 Kawasaki Z800. I sold it to a guy named Chris, and he still has it 4 years later. I bump into him every now and then. That's cool. I bet that Plum is real right by now. Let's see. He's got 40,000, whatever that KMS stuff means. I don't know.
Kilometers.
That's Canadian. Might as well. Yeah, I know. I'm just being an idiot. Hey, like don't be cussing at me.
Take off, hoser.
Hey, yeah, hoser.
Yeah. You got back bacon on you, eh?
Hey.
Oh, man.
Yep. You know. I always say that too. You know.
Oh, I married I married a Swedish woman from Moorhead, Minnesota. She was born and raised. She had that little Swedish accent, and she had them for sure. By golly, she had all them.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You betcha.
You can really hear the accent sometimes on moto.
Yeah, it's kind of natural. I moved to Virginia. Everybody say, "You from the north?" I'm like,
"Are you from the?"
What? Why does everybody ask me that?
Why does everyone say that?
Like y'all got the accent. I talk normal. Everything from the rest of the world, except for Minnesota, we talk normal. And then after being here for years, I finally heard the accent. calling back home going, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we sound ridiculous. I can't believe that.
If you want your head screwed up, just listen to American Outlaw talk.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
this guy, he lives up in Bismarck, North Dakota, and he was stationed over there at Fort Lewis, Washington, but yet he's got that somewhere up yonder in the New England colonies, you know.
I
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
York accent.
I just love his
Whatever.
accent.
Yeah. He's got to be a
James
sore thumb then.
Gandolfini. James Gandolfini lived like 4 towns north of me. And you know how James Gandolfini talks.
Ristus, but author was always the word. Get out of the truck now. I think he was right. Yeah. Missed it. Sorry, Tara. Mulberry, good berry. Gooseberry.
Gooseberry.
Goodness. I love the Z800. It was such a nice blue. Yeah, see, it's hard to part with those things, but you're getting to experience a lot of bikes, I guess. You know, I like to know. I don't like to have all the new surprises of a new vehicle. You know, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, just saying you never know. Like I know what my R1's gonna do. I know I'm taking a risk even riding it, you know.
Yeah. It's fun though.
Yeah. Well,
It's like on rails.
I just as long as it, I know now that it cuts off, I get used to it cutting off. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start back up and go home.
Yeah.
But you want that shit fixed because you're going, what's gonna happen the day that it says, you're gonna stay here today.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to call somebody and inconvenience them. Or leave your bike there and have to get an Uber, go home, get your own truck, come back, get your own stuff, which I could do that. But I hate leaving. It's like leaving your wallet lay out in the middle of the parking lot is what it feels like.
Pretty much.
You know, like who's going to watch that for me? Will anybody?
Yeah, who's going to keep an eye on that? All you need is somebody with a van.
Yeah. Boom, boom, bang, gone. I say something funny, Angel. I'm glad you're laughing. Go ahead, Mac.
I was just saying, well, once you get the van, then you need the chloroform.
Well, and the
Take
zip
a whiff.
ties.
And the zip ties.
Yeah.
Duct tape. Now, you
Duct
can always
tape.
turn moto when it comes to duct tape.
Duct
Nobody
tape.
knows more about duct tape than moto.
Yeah. What was it? Buck one up me. He had Gorilla Tape this wide. It has the stuff on the inside you got to peel off too.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, let's wrap this up. Yeah, thank you. As soon as I said that, there's Dave. He knows what I need to do.
Dave,
You
go to work, Moto.
just shut the hell up and go home, would you?
The voice of reason.
Yes, thank you. He knows I need help. He's just saying, God, Moto is held hostage on his own life, and he don't even know it. It feels so good getting such nice comments on your latest video. It does. That's the beauty that I found getting involved with the community. You kind of wait for each and every neat comment. What are they going to say? I really need to go watch videos from those who comment on your video. Nah, the hell with those. You just wait for comments on your video and what do you say? Wallow in those. Absorb them. Is that you? Who's got the caw in the background?
That was the crow.
Yeah, that was your crow. That was cool. Man, I was like, damn, I don't see nobody outside. What? You got a window open?
I got a window open.
Asshole. Anyway.
Sorry.
No.
And I'm freezing. I got like this slightly
Really?
warm, cold breeze coming on me, and I'm like, wow, that's kind of cold.
Well, that's just because you're anemic.
Well, that's
I should have left while there was no comments, but I couldn't.
No.
Nope. Anyway, Gloria, good morning. Love you guys. Yep. There you go.
Take care, everyone.
See ya. I said see ya. Get your tooties off here. Let's go, you guys.
See you tonight, 7
Just
o'clock.
letting you know, when I shut this down and the whole thing keeps rolling, I still get to see your comments. So I will try to pop them up if I shut down before we get to a comment like this and like that. And later.
Hey, Moto, before you go, how many of you folks here ever noticed right behind Moto up on the mantle up there, there's that poop emoji up there? I've noticed it's watching me.
Yeah.
Even see, watch its eyes. It's watching me. I know it is.
Making sure you don't get shitty with anybody. That's what it's doing. All right. That was enough fun for the day. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for having a wonderful coffee with me, man. It is much greatly appreciated. I think we started the day off right. So, just love on your peeps. Tell your friends you love them. Tell your family you love them. And just go out, have the best day you can. Spread it out there. We'll see you again soon. Bye.